thousands of people along the way. Let's go. I recommit to wealth and helping thousands of people along the way. Now, we've been talking a lot about money and wealth, but the truth is, a lot of people never grew up with the desire to be rich. Or at one point they did have the desire for financial success, but then they somehow lost their drive. You know? Yes?
Yes.
All right. Now, I've been called a financial evangelist, and I'm going to take that as a compliment. Why? Because I believe in getting rich, really rich. Let me explain why, and let's see if this makes any sense to you. All right. So, why get rich? In addition to solving problems for people, there's, number one here, is lifestyle. What's the word, please?
Lifestyle.
There's no question you can live a much nicer lifestyle when you're rich versus when you're broke or just comfortable. At least you get to eat what you really want when you go out for dinner. Can anyone relate to this? You know, in the old days when I was struggling, I used to look only at the right-hand side of the menu when I was in the restaurant. You know, what do you want to eat? Well, I'll have, okay, 38, 34, 32, 19, 17, I'm not that hungry. Okay, 15, 14, 12, 10.95. Okay, I'll have that. What is it? Oh, it's the chicken again. Okay. I believe that life is far too short not to eat whatever you like. Raise your hand if you know what I'm talking about here. Okay, good. Being rich gives you the ability to live in a beautiful home, drive a great car, and send your kids to the best schools and travel the world with people that you care about, first class, I might add. Again, it's not necessarily just for you. Let me say this. Probably one of the most gratifying things I ever did was I took my entire family and both sets of grandparents on a great cruise to Alaska. And to be able to have everyone together, especially since all four grandparents were in their 80s, was a true blessing. And each of them came up to me at different times during the trip, literally crying with joy and thanking me for doing this for them while they could still enjoy it and be with the grandkids. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Right. Raise your hand if you would love to be able to do things for people that you care about. Excellent. Good. So you get rich, not just for your lifestyle, but for those that you love. I'm not saying if you don't have a lot of money you can't be happy. You sure can. But the way I figure it is you have one life. And why not honor? What's the word, please?
Honor.
One more time, please.
Honor.
Is this a big word? Honor yourself. Honor yourself and those you love with the best life has to offer. The second reason to get rich is because having a lot of money is almost going to be a necessity, especially if you're going to be around for a while, and according to statistics, you will. Medical technology and the latest in wellness practices are increasing our lifespan by years and even decades, and we're just at the beginning of this trend. The fact is, there could easily be a pill that comes out that increases your longevity by 10 or 20 healthy years. What are you going to do if you're out of money? I'm sorry. I said it before and I'll say it again. I do not like the idea of just getting by or just having enough to make ends meet. And I do not like the idea of having to count on someone else, like the government or a company pension, to take care of you. If your mindset is telling you that this is security, let me say this. We need to do some drastic work on your blueprint, because to me, this way of thinking is actually the riskiest of all. Raise your hand if you would agree with me. So, again, instead of living on less, learn what it takes to earn much more, by way of active income, by way of passive income, and by way of investment income. It's a shift in your mentality. What do most people do? Tell me. What do? They think about, how can I live on less? Yes?
Yes.
Instead of putting that energy on, how can I earn 10 times more? They're completely different ways of thinking, and they come from completely different blueprints. Which one gets rich? The one who's thinking about more. Yes or yes?
Yes.
And it's just a little switch up here. True?
True.
All right, good. But here's the thing. You won't even try until you reset your money blueprint, which is exactly what we're doing right here, right now. The next reason to get rich is contribution. I believe this, that if you have the wherewithal to get really rich, it is your duty, it is your obligation, it is your dharma to do so. Why? So that you can help the people